Good morning. It's 8:30 in the morning on Sunday, and I have not decided that I want to be up yet. My alarm goes off just before 7 to take care of the critters and the pets and to catch a morning call where friends together we create possibilities for today. And I forget the possibility that I created. I'm sure it had something to do with living powerfully and happy. So very grateful that I got my traveling light show back on the road, able to raise my hand and spread the light beyond this mountaintop. I haven't done that since July 12th. From July 12th to August 6th, I was grounded here as a full-time caregiver. And yeah, my partner is, and this is Mr. Max. He's happy to be here. Say good morning, Max. Good morning, Max. Yeah, say good morning, Max. Yeah. He likes the light. Oh, good morning. Thank you for stopping by. What do you? I have a spiritual practice that guides me with the admonition to last night. I was saying that yesterday I was finally able to get my traveling light show back on the road for the first time in 6 or 8 or yeah, probably close to 8 weeks. And it felt really good. Left in the morning in mist in the mountains, so beautiful drive, going through these mountain hills, and as you go around the turn, just beautiful. And the divine arrangements, I have a prayer call. Hail Sata, money. I don't know what Sata is, but good morning. Good morning. How are you this morning, money? What are you grateful for? That's an interesting handle. On the way to the light event that I was aiming, first Saturday from 1 to 3 at the Bardstown Road Rainbow Blossom Health Food Store in Louisville, Kentucky. And it's about a little over 3 hours from me. And I had a prayer call to get on. The prayer call starts at noon, and I have a reading piece that starts the call. So I was able to pull over just in time. Oh, several people coming by. What are you grateful for today? Divine arrangement was that as the moment came, I was able to pull into the first was a driveway of a house that was for sale and under construction. Hello, Hugo M. How are you? What are you grateful for today? Thank you for stopping by. And I was able to do my readings of about 3 pages. And the few people that were on the call by the time I got back on the road needed to be sung. That takes about 7 minutes sometimes. There was an exit coming up from, then I was on a highway, was able to pull over and sing that. And after that, got back on and people were sharing, and there was somebody saying, oh, in the future, if the person who's not regularly there to sing that piece on Saturday morning, she would like to do it. And so we had somebody, you're grateful to be born and to be in America. Although my mother was born in Japan, she was an American citizen, her parents were working there. And yeah, I've got a lot of friends who've been born elsewhere. But yeah, I'm grateful to be here. I'm grateful to live on this beautiful mountaintop here in southeastern Kentucky. And it's just beautiful up here. I'm in a subdivision. Yesterday, I traveled for the first time in weeks. And 3 hours there, a couple of hours, it was actually 2.5 that we were there for the light circle, and then home. And I was 2-3 miles from home, and I heard a thump. And I'm like, uh-oh, what was that? It didn't sound good. And I was listening to something on my phone, and I turned it off, and I heard bunk, bunk, bunk as I'm driving. I'm like, I got something in my tire. Oh no, I want to make it home. I was tired. I did not want to, Yes, don't sidetrack me. Kentucky has rivers and waterfalls. I got a great waterfall to tell you about. But let me finish my story first. I get sidetracked too easily. I wanted to get home and I could hear the thunk, thunk, thunk in the tire. So when I called my partner, and I looked at my phone and I had the next door neighbor's number, and he's a young man and he's got the skills too. In my last marriage, my ex-wife had all the tools. And we'd go visit her brothers and she would do all the fixing. And so what I learned from that was that thing, and so did all the men around the neighborhood. And my partner is a fix-it-all. And thankfully, the young man next door is also a fix-it-all. I'm like, Kyle, I'm nervous. My car is going thunk, 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 and I think I got something in my tire, and I just want to make it home. And he said, I'll be over. It's misty, it's dark, it's there's stuff coming out of the sky, and it's Saturday night, and he could be with his family. And he's over there pulling, oh, I didn't bring that with me, a flat garage that hasn't been functional recently, but yes, it was recently, and yeah, I picked up a screwdriver. So, yeah, he came over and he plugged the tire, and yeah, there's a video of that too. It was great. I'll have to get that tire replaced. But does Kentucky have rivers and waterfalls? Yes, we have mountains and rivers and waterfalls. On the other side of this county, we have Cumberland Falls, second only in size to Niagara, this side of the Mississippi. You can see a moonbow by the calendar, weather permitting. I think tonight is the full blood moon, it's September 7th. It's a very powerful portal today. Set your intentions for the next 6 months. Yeah, somebody dropped a reminder of that to me in my text thread this morning. And yes, you can come 2-3 days on either side of that full moon. And if it's clear skies, which it looks like it won't be tonight, you'll get a moon which looks silver to the naked eye, but you take your iPhone or your Android and you take a picture of it, or a good camera, digital camera, and the images come out in the full Roy G. Biv. It's beautiful. So yes, this place where I am, McCreary County, has a high concentration. But yeah, I'm thrilled that I came home last night with, a tire that still has good tread, but now it's got a sidewall, a lot of highway driving with a tire that might blow out. Even if it could last, I don't want to be stranded on the side of the road and have to wait for, roadside service. I mean, picking up the phone saying, I'm on my way home and I'm scared, and having the neighbor over here fixing it in no time flat, that's freaking amazing. So I'm very grateful. And yeah, my life is full and blessed, and I have a spiritual practice. Thank you for the thumbs up. I have a spiritual practice that, woohoo, okay. Okay, this just opened to, this is the, hold on, get the cover page, the Yokoshi prayer book, and 134-1, Japanese page. Wait, the 7th opening of the rock to open. Yeah, I'm not going to talk about what all that means, but it's just the joy of nature and finding blessings in it. Okay, yeah, I wandered and folks have left, but I still have one of you. Is it Hugo who's still here? When I think of the loving will of God, I feel ashamed that I have not done more to fulfill his will. 132.1. I'm not ashamed. Oh, I got 2 thumbs up with only 1 person here. That's pretty good. Thank you. Asked to spread the light and love. Interesting. The comments disappeared from the bottom of this. I wonder if this is another one of those times when I'm talking to myself. Okay, welcome to live chat. Okay, yes. Okay, here we go. Do I believe in charging my stones in the full moons? I've heard of it, I believe it, and people are dropping off and coming back. I think it's a bandwidth thing. This house is filled with crystals that were here before I came, and we don't take them out and charge them. But yeah, that's a good idea. I'm not as aligned with the crystals and using them, although my partner, he has me, if you have a headache, rub it on your head, and I see him, if he's got a pain point, I can see him rubbing crystals. It's cool, and my hot water is cooling. I have a backup one here. Let's see if this stayed hot. I'm brewing a pot of horsetail tea on the stove, waiting for that, because my traveling herbalist told me if I drank that and followed the directions, I would regrow cartilage. And I'm going to see my doc tomorrow to get blood work, and we'll talk whether I want to do another x-ray. But after drinking that tea for a little over a year at a reduced concentration from the way he described it, because of the potential irritations and stuff that he described with it, I had an x-ray taken. I had bone on bone issue in my hip, and she said no change. And I'm like, bummer, I wanted to regrow cartilage. And she's like, no, you don't get it, you stopped arthritis. I don't, I have Teflon. You throw diagnoses at me and I let them glide off. Doctor says there's arthritis in this body. Doctor says bone on bone. I say this body can heal itself. And I'm creating healing. But with drinking that horsetail tea, I'm seeking to regrow cartilage, and I'm drinking this hot water in it, which opens the blood pipes. And I'm really excited by what I'm seeing with that. That's why I'm getting blood work tomorrow to see what's changed. But I know that the shifts in my body from using this stuff is powerful, and I can tell that using that potentiates everything else that I do. So I used to do the craving, but second of all, it hits me really fast. And so I don't need that. I don't want to get drunk. I just want to get happy. Happy anyway. So my faith practice tells me that all I need to do is give light, give light, give light. And light is a one-on-one, in-person, energetic practice. And I live on a mountaintop. There aren't all that many people up here to do it. So circles, gatherings of other light practitioners who are offering light. And in Louisville, Kentucky, on the first Saturday of the month from 1 to 3, you can find a light circle on Bardstown Road at the Rainbow Blossom Health Food Store. And that's where I went yesterday. And ooh, 3 thumbs up. Thank you very much. And it was a little over 3 hours up. It was like 3 hours and 40 minutes because of pulling over and stuff, but to get there, and 2 hours for the light circle, where we had people who came and they wanted that light, coming by saying, give me that light energy, and people describing their experience of what it was like to receive the light, and asking, is that normal? But I know that if I'm out there giving light, I'm doing what I need to do. That you're here on earth to fulfill your purpose. How do you know what your purpose is? And one of those things is when you're doing things with freedom and ease, when it feels good. And it seems counterintuitive. And I'm traveling distances to do it, so there's expenses involved to do the travel and get there, especially having picked up that. I'm going to go get that. Hang on half a second. I'm going to go get that. It's impressive. Hang on. Be right back. forgive me. Here, this is what I picked up in my tire last night in the sidewall, just at the edge of the top of the sidewall. And it made a thunk and it scared the heck out of me because I'm like, uh-oh. And I didn't want to walk home. I wanted to get home, and that I would get home and that I would have an angel right next door with the tools and the knowledge to fix that tire. So yeah, it's got a couple of plugs in it, and it'll last for doing the things that we need to do around town. And when I can get my computer to work for simpletire.com, the computer's working fine, but the add to cart button doesn't work. They had my order when I got the last 4 tires, and they wanted me to order a set of 4, and I'm like, I still have good tread on these. I just need one. And I keep putting it there, and the add to cart button isn't working. But I'm grateful because it will work, and if nothing else, on Monday morning there's a telephone number I can call. So I ask you, what are you grateful for this morning? What is lighting up your world? What's making you happy? And yes, this is a full moon, and it's a lunar eclipse. There's all sorts of energies shifting. I had people on here the other day talking about their emotions that were stirring up for them, and I had been listening to, there's a young woman, Tegan Getz, Taegan Getz, Gaetz, here on YouTube, and she channels things from the other side, and she is amazing. And she was talking about the shift from the new moon, which I think started around August 23rd, up through today, and how we're going to be feeling emotions, and embrace them and ride through them and make that shift. And my water's getting cold, and my horsetail tea is almost brewed, and I will not bring this live stream into the house because it's beautiful out here. So I'm listening for the buzzer on the stove. The recipe for it, he warned me that use so much of the tea and so much water and brew it for 20 minutes or something, and that it could cause bladder irritation. He said, discomfort or irritation. He said, it's not, it could feel like a UTI, but it's not going to hurt you, but it could irritate. And very reduced concentrations, and I boil it for a long time. And now I have the concentration much higher, and we figured out that by boiling it for a long time or simmering it for a long time, about 40 minutes, I don't have any of that irritation. So I'm eager to see, maybe it will be November before I go in for another x-ray. I don't believe in getting them very often, but I want to see if I'm regrowing cartilage, because with the horsetail and then coupled with this new extracts product, the iHercules, that seems to be potentiating everything that I do. Soon I won't be taking any supplements, I don't think. Perhaps the vitamin D3 still. I've got a great organic coffee that I love. Drink a cup of that a day, and I'm looking for it. It's got a bunch of different kinds of mushrooms. Okay, it's got cordyceps reishi, king crumpet, turkey tail, and lion's mane. Yeah, they're all organic. And so it's, sorry. There's some, I did not, horsetail is awesome for, glutamine is awesome. Okay. Syed, you love me, Grandma, and you've left. Okay, yeah, I wasn't seeing this. Okay, so the connection's not the best. Yeah, I'm on a mountaintop. Horsetail's awesome for your kidneys. Glutamine is awesome. And It's a Vibe retracted his message. I didn't know you could retract a message. That's pretty cool. Okay, yeah, the thread wasn't going. There are connection issues up here on the mountaintop. Sometimes I'll do a live and have really good interaction. Oh, there's my buzzer. I'll be right back. Stick around. I'll be back with hot horsetail tea. And I'm pouring out the extra water. Here, Max. Who's a good dog? See if anybody's still here. Oops. Somebody came and waited. Wasn't that nice? Hot horsetail tea. You can see the steam in the morning. I don't know what the temperature is here. It feels 60s maybe. It was in the 50s yesterday though, so I'm not sure. It's getting to be time to wear sweaters and such, and folks have left, and that's okay. I promised myself that I would go back to bed because I have a biomat that's nice and warm, and I didn't get to bed till 2 in the morning this morning because I didn't get home until, I don't know, 10, 11, I'm not sure. No, couldn't have been. It was after dark, whatever it was, and then we had work to do and things to take care of. I've got a partner who needs care, and I had things that hadn't been done all day because I was out traveling. So what are you grateful for today? I see 3 people now. And I was celebrating at the beginning of this that yesterday was the first time in weeks, in 2 months, that since the middle of July, it's now September, that I'd been able to travel to offer light and to get to a light circle. And I was coming home. That's what happened. I was coming home with dreams of maybe attending monthly ceremony in Atlanta, maybe attending monthly ceremony in Cincinnati, and traveling to Nashville so that I could fly to Southern California to visit people and attend a spiritual development course there. And that's when I picked this up in my tire. That's when the funk went. And I still came home happy as a clam, even though I got to buy a new tire, because all of the arrangements. And so when I served my ancestors their delicious meal from the Rainbow Blossom Health Food Store, we had the Jack Wrap, which was a wrap and a spinach wrap with jackfruit and black beans and mole sauce and plantain and some sort of vegetable. Another thumbs up, thank you very much. We like to collect those. And we had some sort of amazing chocolate and mushroom. It had reishi and cordyceps and something else in that, and dark chocolate, a superfood adaptogen bar for them. Oh, and ginseng up ginger ale. So yeah, the ancestors get it good when I go to the health food store. Otherwise, they just get my home cooking, which isn't too bad. Ooh, 5 thumbs up, thank you so much. What are you grateful for today? I'm not sure that, okay, the thread's there, but folks aren't talking. So this is hot horsetail tea. Prescribed by my traveling herbalist and delivered by my Amish herbalist who lives over in Horse Cave, Kentucky, and I can just pick up the phone and leave her a message saying, I'm looking for more horsetail. And oh, by the way, what did I run out of recently? Stinking nettle. I use that. I had cancer in 2016, and so I don't use personal care products like the rest of the world. And so that means no shampoo, no conditioner, practically no soap. A little bit of soap. I know there's the Dawn detergent by the kitchen sink, and then goat soap or goat milk soap, or other handcrafted soaps for washing. But for the most part, I just use a rinse. And I at the time my hair was brown, still kind of brown, and on a Facebook no poo thread, they said for brown hair, use rosemary and stinging nettle. And so every few months, I brew up a jar of tea with rosemary and stinging nettle, and every few weeks, I will rinse. Did I wish I did something different in the big sense? Absolutely not. Thank you for asking, Derek. Yeah, no. I am happy in the moment now, and it's beautiful. I used to carry those diagnoses of major depression recurrent, and I used to have a suitcase of antidepressants and things like that, to the tune of, I got these capped teeth and the rest of the teeth were brown. And when I stopped taking all of those antidepressants, my dentist explained to me, your teeth are brown because you've been taking all of those pharmaceuticals. And then after I started the new extracts product and, come on up, Mr. Highway, got their cream, this I Revive, I put a teeny tab of that cream on my teeth for 3 days running, and 6 thumbs up, thank you so much. I am happy to smile again. But my mother got me orthodonture when I was a kid because 6 thumbs up, look at that. Because, you know, she was ashamed of her smile, I had crossed teeth. And so I have the kind of sort of straight teeth, but then they were brown, so I wasn't smiling. And now I'm happy to smile. Oh, check it out. Well, I'm not going to turn the camera, but the cat came by and he braved the dog and he's off. But no, I have no desire to do something different. Long live America, Trump. Long live the entire world. We need to live together, and Trump is a factor in it. I don't vote. 7 thumbs up, thank you so much. My partner has Trump bobbleheads. Hey, I was raised in Kennedy country by I was raised by a conscientious objector in Kennedy country, and I'm partnered to a military veteran who has done all sorts of service. You know, he was, yeah. And I'm grateful for all of it. And everybody has a role in this divine plan, and everybody is a child of God, and they're all doing their service. Ah, okay, thank you. That's sarcasm. Okay, it is what it is. I mean, the president plays his role. Whether you see it as good or bad, it doesn't matter. It's all good. Thank you. You're giving me the opportunity, if I can find, I was reading this the other day. Yeah, of course I don't remember which reading it is, but there's a reading in this book that basically says that if it looks bad in human eyes, it's still good according to the divine plan. There's a reason for whatever. We got 7 thumbs up. We're on a roll. So yeah, if you don't like what's happening in the politics, in the wars, in the racism, we're meant to live together in harmony and love, and find that harmony and love in yourself for everyone, and live through that, and it gets better because you can raise the vibration of the world. Last summer, I think it was, a year ago, I was saying, inhale light, wrap it around your heart, and then fill it with your love, and exhale love, and uplift the vibration of folks around the world. And you can do it. You have the power. You have the power to raise the vibration of the world. And check this out, the sun wants to come through. Maybe I'll go for a barefoot walk. It's a good day to go for a walk on the mountaintop. But yeah, no desire to do something different. I used to teach middle school and I loved it. And then I followed my now ex-wife to Tennessee and started a farm. Yeah, she said that it was, black people weren't meant to live in the cold. We were in New England. New England winters just about did her in, and after we were done taking care of my parents and settling things down, are you coming to visit, Mr. Highway? The cat's on his way over. Walking through my plants. Where'd you go, Mr. Highway? Come on. Come on, Mr. Highway. What's up on your agenda? Come on, Mr. Cat. What's up, Mr. Cat? He's coming to visit. Anyway, I forget what I was saying. Oh, this is good tea. Get in your nose box, Mr. Max. Whoa, just breathe, Max. Don't spill my tea. Yeah, did the cat beat on you? Poor puppy dog. Poor puppy dog. What are you up to, Mr. Highway? Oh, he left. I thought he was over there on the side. Anyway. Yep, lost my place. What are you grateful for today, the one person who's still here? I'm looking at the time. I promised myself I would go back to bed, and it's 9 o'clock in the morning, and I might not go back to bed after all, which means I will need a nap this afternoon. All right, people have left. I'm going to take this opportunity. Oops, Frizzy Fun. Hi, how are you? Okay, and how is it that my thing says I have nobody here and people are commenting? Okay, there are two here. Hi, Frizzy, how are you? What are you grateful for today? Where in the world? Okay, you're good. I'm glad to hear it. And we're not going to give you the lecture about good versus well. Good is an adjective, well is an adverb. Okay, I guess we are. Retired English teacher. But yeah, it's all good. What are you happy about? What are you grateful for? Ooh, okay. It's Frizzy's birthday. If you're with me, sing along. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Frizzy Fun. Happy birthday to you. And many more. Dare I ask how old you are? What are you doing for your birthday today? You're welcome. And hey, I'll give you another uplifting thing here. You can share this with everybody today. Kenya, Marie, you're wishing Frizzy Funva happy birthday too. That's beautiful. Okay, this is an earworm that a friend dropped a while ago, and I haven't been sharing it too often, but I am happy, joyful, grateful, loved, and blessed. I am happy, joyful, grateful, loved, and blessed. I am happy, joyful, grateful. I am happy, joyful, grateful. I am happy, joyful, grateful, loved, and blessed. Second verse is you. Third verse is we. Sing it with me. You are happy, joyful, grateful, loved, and blessed. You are happy, joyful, grateful, loved, and blessed. You got it, Kenya. You are happy, joyful, grateful. You are happy, joyful, grateful. You are happy, joyful, grateful, loved, and blessed. We are happy, joyful, grateful, loved, and blessed. We are happy, joyful, grateful, loved, and blessed. We are happy, joyful, grateful. We are happy, joyful, grateful. We are happy, joyful, grateful, loved, and blessed. When I first got that earworm, I was on it was just before, I was doing traveling light tour often. And so staying hydrated and having a small bladder, I have a lot of stops. And I remember the first stop that day was at a gas station to use the restroom. And the guy there, I buy something because, yeah, money is currency, and you stop to use their restroom, you buy something, and you shake their hand and say thank you. And he was like, bummer, I left my phone at home. I'm going to be so bored. And so I dropped the earworm on him and said, sing that with everybody that comes in. And he was grinning from ear to ear by the time I left. You're 18. Yay, 18. You got so much going on. Ooh. Okay, 18. I've got something for you to check out. Doesn't have to be right away. It can be a little bit later, but I didn't find it till I was 60. And at 18, this is powerful. It's called the Landmark Forum. And if you go to landmarkworldwide.com and look up the forum, Forum, they promise that anything you want for yourself or your life is possible out of completing the landmark form in the way it was designed. Ooh, Texas Roadhouse, good. Have a good meal. That'll be fun. Congratulations, Frizzy. But check out that landmark form. You might not be doing it right away, but when you do, it's going to change your life. It's going to put rockets under everything that you want for your life. And yeah, the power that I've gotten from adding Landmark to my life. Um, Landmark worldwide is the world's foremost personal and professional development organization. Thank you. Go ahead and subscribe now. You don't have to put the will in it. I will sub. No. Go ahead. Come back and say I have subbed. That has more power. But yeah, um, exciting to be at that age. What do you see? Okay, so Frizzy, your birthday is an energetic portal. It's got the power of a new year. So set your intentions. And your birthday is today, 9/7, on a full moon with this lunar eclipse. It's a powerful day. You have subbed. Yay! Thank you so much. I appreciate you. It's telling me that there's nobody here and I've been talking for almost 40 minutes. So I think I will finish my tea and then turn off the live stream and potentially go warm my toes again because I have the biomat on waiting for me. Oh, somebody's back. And then I will be up for a harmonization call for prayer and a prayer call. Have some coffee. Yeah. Yep. This is horsetail tea. And the coffee that I drink is this Live Good organic coffee. Because did you know that coffee is like one of the dirtiest, dirtiest products, you know, full of chemicals and pesticides and stuff. And this organic coffee, they're offering maca for mental clarity, green tea for brain function, and it's got all sorts of good mushrooms in it. I lost my father to Alzheimer's, and after 2012, I attended the Institute for Integrative Nutrition and learned 120 different dietary theories, but learned about the power of mushrooms for brain health. And yeah, and somebody told me recently she'd heard, I forget who it was, but some important person was on a podcast, important person in health, and the podcaster asked him to talk about portobello mushrooms. And his answer to that was he wasn't going to talk about portobello mushrooms because, yeah, people would be out for him. You know, his life would be at risk or whatever. And so that was all I needed to know. So I've got portobello mushrooms on my plate, yeah, at least once a week. Those mushroom caps, I just saute them in butter on cast iron, just with a little bit. You don't have to cook mushrooms much, but your mushrooms they should be cooked a little bit. Raw mushrooms, I'm not quite sure why, but you want to cook your mushrooms a little bit. So, yeah. Peace, Frizzy. Have an amazing, magical, marvelous birthday. I'm so glad you stopped by. I love to sing, and you gave me the opportunity. You never tried organic coffee before. Yeah. Mushrooms, too. Yeah, so there are a whole lot of different mushroom coffees out there. There's Rise, RYZE. I haven't tried it. But make sure it's organic if you can. This Live Good stuff, I'm an affiliate. I don't have the link on my channel yet, but I can put it on there. Um, what I like about Live Good, the company, is that their supplements are designed to be affordable. Most multi-level direct marketing companies create. Nice to meet you too, Kenya. I love that name, Kenya Marie. That's beautiful. Um, are designed to make a lot of money. 8 thumbs up, thank you. And this products are very intentional about what they put in their products. 8 thumbs up, wow. Um, and they're affordable. That can of coffee, I just bought one. I think it was $14.95 as a subscriber. As a yeah, I pay something. It's $10 a month or $99 a year to get their subscriber prices, which brings it down. It's like $19.95 for a regular price and $14.95 I think for the subscriber, and that's a month's worth of coffee. 1 scoop in hot water. I heat my water separately. I put a little bit of water at the bottom of the cup, add the coffee, and then pour the hot water on and stir. I tried adding the coffee to the top of the hot water, lumpy. I tried putting the coffee at the bottom of a dry cup, adding the water, lumpy. But when I add it on top of just a little bit of water and stir it in, it comes out really tasty, really beautiful. And yeah, when I ran out recently and I was over extended and burning the candle at both ends, I was back to drinking my partner's Maxwell House with sugar. And as a cancer survivor, I know that sugar feeds cancer. I know better than to have sugar in my life, and I have it again because I have a sugarholic with me. Something I used to be, and I'm attempting not to be anymore. I don't crave it as much, but I do include it. After learning about nutrition, I cut soda out of my life for a long time. And he lives on soda, and I've added it back, but I'm careful to make sure that it's got cane sugar, not high fructose corn syrup, because who needs that? Yeah, you can get a lot of good products. Oh, what did I find? Olipop, Olipop. It's a soda that's got plant fibers and prebiotics, probiotics in it. And I came, yeah. Well, if you cut soda, but watch what's in the soda that you're drinking. They've got some cane sugar sodas now, but this Olipop, and there's some other ones, it's got plant fibers. I came home to my partner. I'm like, look, this soda's got kudzu in it. It's got to be good for you. And he doesn't eat anything green if he can avoid it. So he's like, ugh. Excuse me, self-inflicted. I do need to, my body is telling me I should not be smoking a pipe at night, but hey, a boomer's got to do what a boomer's got to do. What can I say? Pardon me for guzzling my tea, but it's getting cool and I want to drink it. Yeah, so Kenya, watch what's in the products that you're drinking. I'm pretty sure that the carbonated stuff isn't good for us, but I don't think that's the worst of our worries. It's the high fructose corn syrup and the dyes that are in there. We don't need them. And I do not watch the news intentionally, but parts of it leak in. You can't avoid headlines. And I'm hearing that there are people in places around our government that may be trying to get us to have better products too. What about Lions? Yeah, Lion's Mane, Jocelyn Scott, definitely good mushroom. Lots of good mushrooms out there. That Lion's Mane is in this coffee that I drink. Let's see if I can get that list again. It's in fine print, but cordyceps, reishi, king trumpet, shiitake, lion's mane, turkey tail, all cultured on whole oats. But yeah, like I said, I lost my dad to Alzheimer's. And yeah, a lot of mushrooms and a lot of good mushrooms. So, oh, okay, Kenya, I'm trying to take more care of my body. Language, watch your language. If you're trying, you're never getting there. Even if you're working on just that small tweak in the language, you're doing it. You're doing it. And if you can get to the point of owning it, saying, I am taking better care of my body, I'm now cognizant of what I should be doing for my body, although should is a word I try not to use because I call it fertilizing. Don't should on me when people say you should do this, or if I say that I should do this. I try not to should on myself because yeah, that's fertilizer. Uh-oh, the dog's got himself caught. Hang on. And all right, I'm going to stop this live stream because we've got, sounds like the sheriff's dogs must be walking by. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We got some beautiful shepherds walking by, and Max is all upset. So, and he's got himself tangled. So we're going to go bye. Thank you for stopping by. Come back again sometime. And yeah, take care of yourself, Kenya Marie. You're a beautiful soul, and we love you. You got 4 doggies. Wow, I'm down to 1 at the moment. Yep. Love you. Take care. Blessings.